who has question.
These days you're explaining how in the Rasa Leela of the gopis, Krishna only allowed some gopis to dance and not everybody else. But in Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan Ras, everybody can join. But also, when Mahaprabhu did Kirtan in Srivas' house, not everybody could join. So what is the speciality of that Kirtan?
Mahaprabhu first he do Nam Sankirtan in the house of Srivas Thakur. Because Mahaprabhu is Bhagavan, he is Krishna, he knows how to perform this Leela. First he do perform Nam Sankirtan in the house of Srivas Thakur. He declared those who are only qualified, they can come. Yeah? Then Mahaprabhu realized, actually in this Kali Yuga, very rare person they are qualified will come. Yeah? But he comes in this material to distribute the highest prema. And he also thinking, I will give them freely. Nityananda Prabhu, there is realized Nityananda Prabhu told Prabhu, if you give free, the people cannot understand the value of their things. But if you give some cost, then people they understand their value. Actually, Nityananda Prabhu, he told Prabhu, don't give the free. If you give free anything, people cannot understand the value of their things. Oh, it is giving free nothing. But when you cost, that will be. Sometimes I told one story. One person, he is very generous. Udar understand? Very generous. In his garden, very nice, beautiful and delicious mangoes are there. He is thinking, I will this mango I have to distribute to everybody, without cost, free. Then he brought in the one place, that is called cross place, cross place where the people are coming, going this way. He put that thing. Then people they notice, oh, the mangoes are very look like good, or maybe this mango is inside not good. Then some people they also come in and looking, oh, maybe he is very miser person. In his life he committed many sinful activities, or now he is giving freely. Because in India some people they also committed many sinful activities, then thinking how to free from the sinful activities. That time they go, you give charity donation, then my sinful activities will removed. People are thinking this way. Then another people also thinking, oh, maybe he worship many demigoddesses and offer to demigoddesses. We are devotees of Krishna, so we will not take. Look, many people they are looking the mangoes, but no one to take come, because there are many conception is coming. Then that person that generous person thinking, oh, what happened? No one to come to take my this beautiful mangoes. Why? Then he realized, oh, they don't know this value about this mango. I am giving free. Then his advisor told, okay, look, this mango you can give to everybody free, no one take. But if you put some little cost, look, all your mangoes will be Eh? Then he put in that the same place and also advertised these mangoes cost, one mango is cost and how many? 10 reais, 15 reais, just you know. Huh? And it's only 10 rupees. 10 reais. Everybody coming and taking. Within a couple minutes, all mangoes automatically were sold. What is the purport? The purport is that if you give the free, then many people, there are many things will come. They cannot understand the value. For this Nityananda Prabhu, he told Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prabhu, if you free, no one can understand the value. It is better. You have to distribute these holy names with some cost. But what is the cost? Madrume Gita Nityananda Mahajan Pati ache nam hatta jiver karan and Shraddhavan Jan and Shraddha Mulle Bechere. In this song, Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained these holy names. How is he selling? Shraddha Mulle. And here is not any money. No your reais, no Indian money, no pound, no. What is that? Shraddha Mulle Bechere. We have Shraddha. Here the Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained. Shraddha Mulle Bechere. Shraddha Mulle understand? Right. The value of this holy name, just your Shraddha, faith. When you be free, that time the people can understand. So the Shraddha Mulle Bechere. If you have faith, then we take. So say the Shraddha Mulle Bechere. Nadiya Gudme Nityananda Mahajan Pati ache namhatta jivera karan. So now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saying this is true. If I will be free, people are doing. Nityananda Prabhu gave very nice advice. So for this regard, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first he do Nam Sankirtan in the house of Srivas Thakur. But how many people they came in the house of Srivas Thakur? Only few. Even Shraddha, they cost, then again. Only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Parikar came. Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Srivas Thakur. So Mahaprabhu first he thinks, okay, strict, I will distribute the prem. Then says people are in the Kali Yuga, people how they are Shraddha. Here Shraddha means Attantik Shraddha very rare. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is thinking, I brought these valuable things from Golok Vrindavan. Why I am to distribute, but no one want to take. But I will not return back this prem to Golok Vrindavan. I have to give also free again. Again, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, okay, take this, who want to take? Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again declared, come everybody Nam Sankirtan. Even you have Shraddha or not Shraddha. Conditional soul, in the beginning they have no Shraddha. But when they join and listen Harikatha or Nam Sankirtan, that time the inspired will come. And actual Shraddha depends on their Sukriti. Understand? Sadhu Sangha, everything different Shraddha. Bhaktistu Bhadbhakta Sangana Puriyayati Satsanga Prapate Pumvi Sukriti Purva Sanchiti. When the Sukriti will be matured and accumulate, they will get association with Sadhu. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this level, even you have no Sukriti, no problem. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he give free association. Understand? Free association he gives. So Nam Sankirtan he giving everybody, or everybody can come. Then Mahaprabhu doing this in Nam Sankirtan, please. Everybody can join. Take this Nam Sankirtan. And he distributed these things. Then again also Nityananda will explain this way. First there are Sadhu Sangha, then with Sadhu Sangha then Shraddha will come. Actual first sadhu sangha also create the sukriti. With the sukriti, then shraddha will come. Sadhu sangha, again sadhu sangha, then shraddha will come. In this way, process is going in this way. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's another lila also, he performed Nam Sankirtan in the house of Srivas Thakur, because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thinking, without taking sannyas, those are offenders. They will not accept my highest prema also. Because some they criticize to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Some they criticize to the devotees also. As like Chapal Gopal. These types of people, they criticize to Srivas Thakur. So how they will be receive the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's highest praise? For the Lord Chaitanya, if I will take sannyas, the sannyas buddhi amai karibi pranam. They think, oh, he sannyasi, they do pranam, then all their offenses will be disappear. Understand? Varnashram dharma, sannyasi is the topmost. So if I will take sannyas, they will give pranam, then all their offenses will be. Ite Prabhu Korila sannyas. In this region, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also took sannyas. This name, many reasons is there. How Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu distributed this prem, Nam Sankirtan. Understand? So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is going, take this. But when first he is thinking, how will take sannyas? Then Mahaprabhu is thinking, in my Leela, Srimad Bhagavata gives evidence also, Jad, what the slok? Ekadas Skanda, 11th canto. Takta Sudesya Suresya Rajya Lakshmi Dharmisha Arja Vajasa Jadgar Ornam Maya Migam Devta Siddha Vadam Vande Mahaprasudi Charana. Here in this verse, Srimad Bhagavata gives evidence. Takta Sudesya Suresya Rajya Lakshmi Dharmisha Arja Vajasa. Arja Vajasa means the words of Brahmana. That means Arja Vajasa. Arja means Brahman. Brahman and words. See Lord Chaitanya who takes sannyas from the curse of a Brahmana. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nam Sankirtan in the house of Srivas Thakur, and door closed. Then one day one Brahman came and he knocked the door. But Chaitanya, everybody completely absorbed in ecstatic mood. And that Brahman knocked the door, Nimai, Nimai, no one gave answer. Then the Brahman gave curse. Okay, you have to take sannyas. So he is saying in the Bhagavad also. And Tapta Sudasya Suresya Rajya Lakshmi Dharmishta Arja Vajasa. Arja Vajasa means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna, he accepts the curse of Brahman. In this way, many leelas also included. Ramchandra's leela also is there. How to deliver to that types of people. In Ram Leela, many also, what is called? They also criticize to Lord Ramachandra. Ram Leela is also in there. And when Ramchandra returned back from Lanka and seated in Ajodhya, king of Ajodhya, that time some people also criticize Ram and Sita. So how that types of people also deliver? So Mahaprabhu doing this Leela also. Because Mahaprabhu's Leela, all kinds of devotees of Ajodhya, Dwarka, Mathura, Vaikuntha, all devotees there. So Mahaprabhu is thinking, how they will deliver? Different yugas. That also living entities, they also offenders. They are wandering in the cycle of repeated birth and death. How they will be delivered? Sometimes I tell you, if you not do bhajan and sadhan this Kali Yuga, then very difficult to deliver from this material world. Not this material one, innumerable material, Ananta Brahmanda. Look, where the Treta Yuga, they committed offense lotus feet of Ramchandra and Sita Devi. And now they also coming in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela. Mahaprabhu have to bring to them. Lovely. Because Mahaprabhu also bring to them in this Leela. And Mahaprabhu also giving this to. So for this regard, every Kali Yuga Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not come. Only one day of a Brahma and end of Dapur Yuga, in the beginning of the Kali Yuga, same Krishna appears in the from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that we distributed. So if in this Leela, in this Kali Yuga, if you not do bhajan and sadhan, then you will be wandering millions birth, millions Brahmanda. Who knows again Lord Chaitanya will bring or not. So for this regard, you just chant holy names, do bhajan and sadhan and follow the four principles, then life will be successful. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doing Nam Sankirtan, and he allowed everybody come. And freely he is giving. At least you come, then you get the Sukriti. Mahaprabhu did Nam Sankirtan in the house of Srivas Thakur. Close the door. Everybody cannot come. But now doing Nam Sankirtan freely everywhere. And even those who are offenders, aparadhi, even they listen the Krishna Nam, they will also get benefit. At least they get the Sukriti also. One day they will come. So Mahaprabhu doing Nam Sankirtan Ras, and he doing it now. Gaur Premanand. Fala how did it.
Qual a especialidade do Krishna fazer dança da raça em Vrindavan só para as golpes? Nem todas as golpes podiam ir.
Coming here or the temple?
Já a dança da raça de Mahaprabhu é de Nama Sankirtan, todo mundo pode ir. Mas como que é isso? Porque ele fazia também o Nama Sankirtan na casa de Srivas Thakur e nem todo mundo podia ir lá na casa de Srivas Thakur. Então a questão é que assim, na verdade, primeiro, o que acontece? O Nityananda Prabhu, ele falou para Mahaprabhu, você quer dar esse prêmio mais elevado, mas você não pode dar de graça não, porque as pessoas não vão dar valor. Se você der de graça, ninguém dá valor. Aí o Gurudeva conta uma história sobre isso. Que é o seguinte, uma pessoa tinha uma manga muito gostosa na casa dela, ela queria vender. Aí ela botou a manga, tipo assim, numa praça, assim, num cruzamento, tinha muita gente. E aí todo mundo viu aquelas mangas assim de graça, todo mundo, não, essa manga deve estar ruim por dentro. Esse cara tá fazendo isso aí só para se livrar dos pecados, tentando fazer uma caridade, essa manga não deve estar boa, deve ser um pecador. Começaram a pensar várias coisas e ninguém quis pegar a manga, entendeu? Aí, depois finalmente aquele homem percebeu, já sei. Aí ele foi e começou a vender aquelas mangas que eram muito boas por R$10, R$15. Todo mundo ficou assim, muito maravilhado e pegou as mangas bem rapidinho e acabou tudo, todas as mangas. Aí, então quando você dá um valor para as coisas, se você bota um preço, as pessoas dão valor. Então aí Nityananda Prabhu falou para Mahaprabhu botar um preço nos santos nomes. E aí qual é o preço dos santos nomes? Como explica aquela canção Nityananda Mahajan, da Diego Drummond, que é Shraddhavan,
Shraddhavan John He.
Que é o seguinte, que o preço para comprar o santo nome é a fé, né? E aí como é que depois vai? Então, Shraddha, mas é muito difícil. Então, porque acontece? Primeiro eles estavam só com o santo nome lá na casa de Srivas Thakur. Então, quem estava lá no começo, na casa de Mahaprabhu, na casa de Srivas Thakur, contando o santo nome? Só poucas pessoas, eram os associados de Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Srivas Thakur. Aí, porque nessa calida, quem que vai ter atento que Shraddha? É muito difícil. Alguém tem realmente essa Shraddha, é muito raro. E aí depois Mahaprabhu aceitou. Tá bom, leva pra tudo, vou dar pra todo mundo esse prêmio, porque eu trouxe esse prêmio pra cá, pra esse mundo, e eu não quero levar de volta, então não tem que distribuir de qualquer jeito. E aí, e também o que acontece? A Mahaprabhu aceitou sannyasa também, né? Porque o que acontece? As pessoas, quando elas elas são tipo ofensores e tal, aí se Mahaprabhu aceita sannyas, elas iam prestar reverência para Mahaprabhu, por eles são sannyas, e se poderiam se livrar das ofensas dela também. E aí, porque na verdade, esse verso do Srimad Bhagavatam também diz que Mahaprabhu aceitou sannyas seguindo a maldição de um Brahmana, Arjavacasa. E aí, porque uma vez Mahaprabhu estava fazendo um Harinama Sankirtan em sua casa, aí esse Brahmana ficou batendo em sua casa não, na casa de Shivastaka, e aí tinha algumas pessoas lá dentro. Aí esse Brahmana ficou batendo na porta querendo entrar, ou que abrissem pra ele. Mas aí ninguém nem ouviu, porque estava todo mundo absorto nos santos nomes. Aí esse Brahmana amaldiçoou Mahaprabhu, você vai tomar sannyas. E aí então, por seguir também essa maldição desse Brahmana, Arjavacasa, Mahaprabhu também aceitou o sannyas. E aí o que acontece? Aí depois porque na verdade a Shraddha vai depender do seu Sukriti, entendeu? Vai depender do seu Sukriti. E aí se esse santo nome, Nama Sankirtan, tá tipo espalhado, qualquer um pode participar, até mesmo as pessoas ofensoras, qualquer um pode também cantar o santo nome e obter Sukriti, para um dia realmente ter Shraddha e tudo mais, né? Porque também com a Shraddha, com o Sukriti, você vai obter Sadhusanga. Com a Sadhusanga você obtém Shraddha. E com essa Shraddha, depois de novo, você obtém Sadhusanga. Foi isso que ele falou? Também foi isso.
Ramalina.
Sim. Então, por exemplo, teve gente que criticava o Sr. Ramachandra em Treta Yuga. E aí, até mesmo essas almas obtiveram a chance de nascer em Kali Yuga. Para receber a misericórdia através do santo nome, não foi isso? Essas almas que nasceram. Enfim, mas na verdade, se a gente não fizer Bhajanisada nessa Kali Yuga, é muito, muito raro da gente obter essa chance de novo, entendeu? Quem sabe quantos milhões e milhões e milhões de vidas a gente vai ter que nascer em milhões e milhões de universos para poder obter a chance de novo de, quem sabe, se Mahaprabhu vai de novo puxar a gente para a linha dele ou não. Então, falando de santos nomes, siga os 4 princípios, né? E os seus Gayatri Mantras, a sua vida será bem sucedida.
Tinha falado que também é uma chance muito rara se você não tiver bhajanisada na sua vida, e depois vai para outro Brahmanda,
Então, acho que eu vou
Finish?
Like yesterday, Gurudev, you were saying, mentioning that the comparison between the farmer and the seeds, just about this thing about rain will come,
Farmer.
farmer and putting the seed, but depends on the rain coming or not. And in the same way, if we're in the Kali Yuga and don't take advantage of this
You
opportunity.
study where?
In the Gaya Vrindavan, lunchtime.
What did I say?
You're speaking about how rare we are in this, how it's very fortunate we are here in this Kali Yuga. If we don't do the Bhajanisada, who knows how, that maybe we don't get this opportunity again.
Yeah,
So
just
the
I
farmer
will
and the
say.
seed, they couldn't this farmer seed this comparison.
Comparison is there. If you not do bhajan and sadhan, again you will get back or not. Give an example. In the farmer, they are plowing the field, then putting the seed, but no rain. Here rain will be. If you not do bhajan and sadhan, if you not receive the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so how your seed of bhakti will manifest? So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, especially in this Kali Yuga, he is giving rain. So I gave 2 examples also. Another example, like the oyster, they how they open their mouth. I gave 2 examples. And they are waiting for the water of the Satyagna Katha. So in the same way, this Kali Yuga, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is giving mercy. But if you not open your mouth or do bhajan and sadhan, you cannot receive. Rain is, mercy is coming, but just you open your mouth. That means if you not do bhajan and sadhan, then what happens? Understand or not?
Yeah.
Okay, chalo.
Sure, Gurudev.
There,
In India,
8 o'clock.
almost. In Ilha Bela, you said that we are like students, like kids, students that go to the school and the mother puts a pencil and we don't study. We go to play to the school. And now you said Shima Mahaprabhu came to deliver everybody. So this advancement comes with Shraddha and what more?
Harish, bhakti two ways. One is Vaidhi Bhakti and Raganuga Bhakti. Vaidhi Bhakti goes step by step. Raganuga Bhakti also step by step, but very quick. You are kids of the Kidnar Gardens story. But you practice, if you receive the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mercy and Raganuga Bhakti, very easy to go high level. This is the process. Bhakti not depend on anything. Bhakti just depend on Shraddha. How much your Shraddha. Shraddha is matured, very quickly you will advance your Bhakti. Understand? This is the thing. So for the Vaidhi Bhakti going step by step. Raganuga Bhakti also step by step, but very quick process. Just give an example. If you go 10, what is called? Storage of the building, two ways. One is go back way, many stairs, go easily. Or another also elevators. Very quick you can go there. So prefer which way you want to go.
Can we choose?
Can
we choose?
We have option.
You option, what will do? These are things also. Actual bhakti you not choose. When Sukriti mature, then you do this. But you have to do bhajan and sadhana. Get association of Raganuga sadhak. Then with the association of Raganuga, very easy to come. Greed coming from where? Two ways. From the mercy of Guru and mercy of Krishna. Bhakta Kripa, Bhagavad Kripa. Bhagavad Kripa is very, very rare. Mostly Guru and Sadhu's Kripa, we can enter in Raganuga Bhakti. Fala, Português.
Não, você perguntou da
tá. Então, que na verdade, assim, é Mahaprabhu está dando a misericórdia aqui em Kali Yuga. Mas se a gente não fizer a nossa parte de fazer sadhana e bhajan, é como se fosse assim, é como se fosse plantar uma semente e, tipo, não chover. Se não chover, a semente não vai brotar. Ou então, por exemplo, como é a produção da ostra, da pérola. Uma ostra no mar, ela fica lá no mar, a ostra. Aí, a ostra tem que abrir a boca, abrir assim, né, a concha, para receber uma água de uma chuva, de uma constelação especial que cai no mar, chamada Swati Nakshatra. É uma constelação Swati. Quando chove com essa constelação, essa água tem que cair na boca da ostra e aí vem a pérola. Mas se chover essa água e a ostra não estiver de boca aberta e tal, não vai ter pérola. Então, da mesma forma, a Mahaprabhu está dando misericórdia em Kali Yuga. Mas se a gente não fizer o sadhana e bhajan, a gente não vai poder receber, não vai conseguir receber essa misericórdia. Aí depois que eles vão, tá, né? Negócio que a gente somos como alunos do jardim de infância, isso é verdade. Mas a gente tem que fazer o sadhana e bhajan e assim, na verdade, em Bhakti tudo depende da sua sukriti, né? A sukriti. E aí o que acontece? Mas se a gente seguir o caminho de Raganuga, né, Bhakti, a gente pode avançar muito rápido, mesmo que a gente esteja bem no começo. Se você seguir esse caminho de Raganuga Bhakti, você pode avançar bem rápido. Existem dois caminhos, de Vaidhi Bhakti e Raganuga Bhakti. Tipo assim, tem um prédio de 10 andares. Você pode ir no 10º andar de escada ou de elevador, né? De escada demora mais, isso é Vaidhi Bhakti. De elevador é bem rapidinho, isso é Raganuga Bhakti. Mas aí, existem duas formas dessa cobiça, né? Que é a coisa principal em Raganuga Bhakti, essa cobiça, né? Que a pessoa pode desenvolver. Aí, esse cobiça espiritual, tem duas formas de se manifestar. Através da misericórdia de Krishna e através da misericórdia de seus devotos. E é mais comum através da misericórdia dos devotos, é isso? Você falou? Sim, porque a misericórdia de Deus é muito rara.
Ok, chalo. They will take Diksha. Gaur Premanand.
breakfast and diksha.
And then
Olha lá. Essa acabou? Chata, mas vai ser.